This was the week where Joe Biden finished his first week as president. Yay! And part of the job has been making sure that the COVID-19 vaccine continues to be administered. And as of now, the vaccinations have unfolded much in the way that my career has unfolded, sort of spotty and unstable, but effective when appreciated and properly utilized. Biden has promised 100 million vaccines in 100 days. And so far, 31 million have been administered. At least the first dose has, and nearly 6 million have gotten both doses. But all of this might be on the rocks because apparently nobody really knows what is going on. The administration got into the White House. They had a whole plan. And according to reports, like the entire rollout is way more disorganized than they quote unquote expected. And I'm like, oh, you expected anything? Like, yeah. How did you expect anything other than like stacks of paper with the word vaccine written on them, you know, next to like a box of Moderna swag? Just like being guarded by a raccoon or some shit, you know, like, well, we don't have the vaccine, but this raccoon has got a lot of top shelf polar fleeces with the Moderna logo on it. So, you know, ask and you shall receive a free pen. Apparently, though, the Biden team is trying to get a firm grasp on the whereabouts, this is real, of more than 20 million doses of the COVID-19 vaccine that the federal government bought and distributed to states, but is yet to record as being administered to patients. And I'll tell you where they are. All right.
Where are they?
Mar-a-Lago, baby. That's where they are. Yeah, they're being given out for free. Like if you book a tea time, you get a free vaccine. If you reserve 2 weekends in a row, you get a vaccine and a state secret. That's obviously how it's going.
If you get a personal massage, you get an extra polo fleece too.
Oh God. I wouldn't massage him, but I want a nice fleece. I would have to put something over the Moderna logo. Danielle, what are you hearing of the vaccine? Have you gotten it? Has your family received it?
The vaccine is the Wild West right now. It's like the lotto for poors, which is the lotto, right? Yeah, we're all poor now. None of us are rich in the vaccine. My dad got it because my dad is of age and a vet. He got it through the VA.
Oh, nice.
You know, still playing the lotto, the vaccine lotto with my mom, trying to get her vaccinated. I'm high risk. I have asthma. That's my pre-existing condition. Yeah. And apparently people with disabilities aren't on the list to get vaccinated yet. It's just like adults 65 years or older.
Which is what they say. And yet I know of other people who are getting the vaccine.
Okay, so healthcare workers or whatever, I'm like, or whatever, you know, like those people like saving our lives actively and like keeping us all from just like wiping ourselves out as like a population on this earth. There's also everyone like running the COVID, everything that was a COVID testing site in Los Angeles is basically being turned into a vaccine administration site. And so all of the employees kind of like running that, they're also now kind of in like a lotto to get vaccinated because they have to work around so many people. So they're like considered part of that like A1 tier.
But that makes sense.
Like, I feel like they should just add people who haven't fucked like since 2019 to the list as like an A1 tier. Asking for myself, I would just like, I would like to be injected with.
That makes sense as much as anything else, especially. Apparently there is like a baby bust right now. People are not procreating, which yeah. And so I think that would be worth it. Not that you, it would really suck to get pregnant after your first time of sleeping with someone.
I mean, it just might happen. Look, I was going to say a UTI. I have IUD. We don't know. It's been so long, you know.
Is it still working? Exactly.
We don't know. We got to put it to the test. Let's find out. Let's get vaccinated.
No, I think
What's your
I
vaccination
do think we need to make everything a little bit sexier generally. And I do think that vaccinating horny ass people would be really a morale boost for our nation.
I think it would. I think it would. It'd be like, sex is happening again. We're getting tested.
Yeah, everything's back to normal.
Imagine
Everyone's wearing masks while they're
ad
fucking.
campaigns. Get vaccinated. Safe sex.
Yeah. I mean, I don't really know. I feel like the vaccine, I've known people who've gotten the first dose, but then getting the second dose appointments has been really hard. And again, apparently all this is falling to the states, and the states are like, we don't know how to do that.
I guess like California, it seems, or at least like Los Angeles, the way that they're kind of going about it is they want to prioritize like full vaccination versus just giving everyone like
Makes
a
sense.
first dose. They're like prioritizing people who've gotten the first dose and making sure they get the second dose. I mean, but I don't know in reality how that's like working out for people.
Yeah.
I mean, I just know that I have to like, go online for my mom, and it's like I already have been having to teach her how to Zoom for over a year, it feels. And I'm done. I'm done with my mom and the iPad and technology. And I don't want this life anymore. I didn't sign in up to be my mom's Apple genius in a pandemic.
That's why she had you. That's why you have kids, is so that they can explain how their Apple Music playlists work. Like, my mom definitely is more in love with the Genius Bar person on the phone than me. Like, she's like, well, Grant always picks up my phone call. And you're like, oh,
Grant gets paid. I don't know. Maybe pay me to be your daughter.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you thought about that? Bribery?
Mm-hmm. That's exactly
you might
right.
get service with a smile from me.
Well, anyway, I hope it's gonna happen. I hope it keeps on rolling out. Tell Bill Gates to give us even more money. I just want to see the crazies go nuts. Have you become a patron yet? Patreon.com/Bitchuation is where you can directly support this show and help me make it sustainable so that I can do more of what I do best. Doing this.